up, everybody? It's your boy. Yes, it is. Welcome back to another episode of the Bassline Frequency, and I am your host, Brian, aka Scope the producer, the man behind Scope Productions Presents Bass, or The Mind, whichever one you like the most. Yeah, but tonight we're getting under the hood, right? So, last episode, I told y'all how it all started. The roots, the family, the passion. But now, this time, we talking systems. Not just music you listen to, but the machine that makes the ground move. Huh. So, let's get started. Let's talk about the anatomy of the system. Now, every setup got its personality. You can tell a lot about a person by the way their system hits. Now, some chase clean tone, some chase pure pressure. But either way, it's all science and soul. I mean, you got your amp, the muscle of the setup. Your box, that's the lungs, controls how the air moves. And then your subs, man, that's the heartbeat. You can't fake a good sub. If it's weak, your whole bill feels off. Now, one thing people get twisted is thinking watts equals power. Nah, it's efficiency. You can have 1,000 watts and still sound sloppy now if your box ain't tuned right or your signal chain's trash. Now, with that being said, so if you out there building, don't just throw in gear. Learn your frequencies. Very important. Find your sweet spot. Now for me, that's around about 30 hertz. 32 hertz, I should say. Low enough to flex, clean enough to ride. But before we go deeper, I gotta play something special. One of those fan favorites from my channel. And you know, every time I drop this one, y'all flood the comments, and I appreciate that. So let's run that, and then we'll get back. We're gonna run this. It's called Pure Bass, one of my popular tracks from the catalog. This is an instrumental. All right, here we go. Man, every single time. That's that old school scope sound made for the drive, the night runs, and the folks who tune by feel. Now, let's move on. Yeah. Now here's something I tell a lot of up and coming builders and bass producers. Don't chase numbers. Don't just go, I hit 155 on a meter. Cool. But how is it sounding? How does it sound? Can you feel every note, or is it just noise? I mean, that's actually the difference between tuned bass and loud bass. And when it's tuned, it's got color, movement, clarity, and it hits and breathes. You can tell somebody loves what they build when the music sounds alive. Now, if you listening right now and you proud of your setup, tag me in your next clip. I want to see what y'all riding with. Maybe I'll even react to some builds in a future episode. So we gonna wrap this on up for episode 2 of the Bassline Frequency. Yeah, we talked about the systems, the setups, and the science behind that shake. And next episode, we might roll into something a little deeper. Maybe a build story or a fan spotlight. But until then, keep your gains right, your wires clean, and your lows mean. This is Brian, aka Scope the Producer, signing out. Yeah. To wherever your bass rolls, that's where your car flow, baby. That was so cheesy. Anyway, let me get up out of here, man. I'ma holler at y'all. Keep listening to the episodes. I got plenty more going. Coming up, I got an interview with my brother in episode 4. And we just gonna keep rolling. But I do appreciate everything every time y'all listen to the podcast and also check out the music. So I'm done talking. I'ma holler at you. It's your boy Brian, aka Scope the Producer, signing out.